Welcome to this cooking video. Today I'm going to be making homemade beef stock. I have 3 pounds of femur bone here, and I'll just going to walk you through the ingredients. I'm going to be using some black peppercorn, some carrots, 1 yellow onion, a few ribs of celery, a few bay leaves, and some garlic. What we're going to do is we're going to start out by roasting the beef bones for about 40 minutes at 425. And in the meantime, I'll just chop up the veggies and just have a stock pot on hand for when the beef bones are roasted, and then we'll just go from there. Okay, so I quartered the onion, and I have the onion in the stock pot, and all the beef bones I roasted for about 40 minutes. So you can see I added them in. It's about 3 pounds. I'm going to add the bay leaves, garlic, and peppercorn. And add some celery and some carrots. I do a ratio of about 2 carrots per piece of celery. I go heavier on the carrots just because I think it tastes better. I do about 4 bay leaves and the black peppercorn and a few cloves of garlic. All right, so I'm gonna set this on the stove and get it heated up to a boil. I'm gonna add the water now. I do about 5 liters of water. You can see my stock pot there. It shows you the measurement. So I do a little bit more than a 1-to-1 ratio per pound. So it's about 1.6 to 1 ratio for those who want the math done. And mainly because it's going to cook off. So I'm going to boil this, bring it up to a boil, then reduce it down to a simmer, and it's going to be at least 4 hours. I tend to go longer, like 8 hours, but minimum you want 4 hours to really release all the flavor. So you want a little bit more water so it can cook off. All right, I'll check back in a few when it's on the stove. All right, I have it on the stove top. Just gonna set the gas on now. And I got about 5 liters of water total. Yeah, so I'm gonna bring it up to a boil. It usually takes about 15 minutes or so. Again, I'm gonna simmer it for about 8 hours with the lid off. So I'll check back intermittently, we'll skim off the top and go from there. Okay, so I'm a few hours in. What I'm doing is I'm just taking that top thick layer right off, skimming it off, and just putting it on a bowl to the side. So you want to do that a couple of times throughout the cooking process. Yeah, and like I said, anywhere between like 4 and 8 hours, and you should be good to go. All right, I'll check back in when the stock is done. All right, so it's been several hours. This is the beef stock I made tonight. Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, and please like and subscribe to my channel.